Hello, this is Andrew Doan. I just wanted to show on a video what electromagnetic fields do to the body voltage and explain to you the ramifications or possible ramifications of having that voltage run through your body. And so as you can see right above me are power lines. Right now they're running at about 0.8 microteslas, but these power lines can actually output anywhere from 0.8 to 2 microteslas depending on the day and the usage and the power that's being drawn through them. But there is an electromagnetic field that's being generated by these power lines that then exerts basically a field that can induce a body voltage, and I'm going to show you how to measure that. Okay, I'm going to show what my body voltage is underneath the power lines. So the power lines here are 0.73 microteslas. This is actually detected by an EMF tester here. And this device is cheap. You can get it off of Amazon. And if you're interested in testing EMF around your home. And so this is my multimeter. I have it on voltage, alternating voltage, or alternating current, volts. And the red lead I'm pinching here, which is the positive lead, and the negative lead here is actually going to the ground with a stake. So I'm actually measuring over 15 voltage alternating current that's rushing through my body because of the EMF that's being induced onto my body by standing here underneath the power line. Now, by standing here underneath the power line, I'm getting 15 volts that it's alternating current, which is 50 to 60 hertz, because that's the frequency in which our electrical systems are powered through our homes. And so our electronic devices will actually generate that type of frequency. Now, look what happens when I take off my flip-flops, which are rubber-soled and insulating me. I touch the concrete and my voltage goes down. So by earthing and grounding, which is going barefoot and having skin to contact to the earth, you can see that through concrete, I can actually earth and ground. I'm getting a reduction down to about 53 millivolts. Now, ideally, grass is better because it's wet and there's living plants there. So when I step on the grass, I even drop further down to now 17 millivolts. So that's a huge change from 15 volts, which is 15,000 millivolts, down to 16 millivolts just by earthing and grounding. So that's what earthing and grounding does to you when you're surrounded by EMF. And we're all surrounded by EMF because our homes and our electronics are powered by EMF because of the electricity that's running through them. And so if you look at the voltmeter here, I put on my flip-flops again, and now I'm over 15 volts again. Now keep in mind that basically electrical stimulation can be used for medical purposes. We know that from over 60 years of research, the TENS unit, which is used for pain management, the TENS unit delivers about anywhere from low voltage up to 350 volts and a maximum of 700 milliamps. We can actually deliver that to stimulate nerve endings to release endorphins, to help to reduce pain, and that's an FDA approved device. Now, the other FDA approved device I want to talk about is the AlphaStem. The AlphaStem delivers microamps of current to the body at about half a hertz per second. And so about 0.5 hertz. And so what happens there is that now AlphaStem is also FDA approved for the treatment of depression, anxiety, pain, and also sleep problems. So keep in mind that microstimulation of the body using electrical current is a well-known method for medical treatments of certain ailments. Now, like any medications, if given the right dosage, you'll get medical benefit, but overdosage, you will always get side effects because all medications have side effects. So here, the question is, if you're around EMF field, or actually electromagnetic fields that are generating 15 volts alternating current through the body, what's happening? So when you dive into the research literature, the cell research and the biology research and also the animal research show that EMF can actually damage cells, particularly at the 50 to 60 hertz. And so we know that there are ion channels in the body that are voltage gated, and the voltage gated channels open around plus 10 millivolts, particularly the calcium channels. So voltage gated calcium channels will open. That activates DNA expression, activates enzymes, And if there's overstimulation of the cell, can actually cause inflammation, cell damage, cell death, and something we call apoptosis, which is programmed cell death. And so keep in mind that EMF overexposure can be harmful to your body. And so it's best to ground as much as possible. And you can ground as simply as getting skin to contact to the earth. And so check this out. So here I am, flip-flops. I'm running around almost over 15 volts alternating current. I go ground, it decreases, and then if I go to the other foot grounding, it's even more, because the skin has anywhere from a few hundred to 10,000 ohms of resistance. So the more contact I make with the earth, the better. And to ground onto the grass here, I get good results and good protection from EMF.